It's Wednesday morning, people. Actually, it's afternoon. It just rolled 12:01. I've been up for a bit. Been chatting with Jules on text messages. She's actually at the hospital. She's been there all last night, and today something's wrong with her. She's got pains in her sides and things, and they got her in for observation, kept her overnight and all that shit, so that's pretty crazy. When she gives me the okay, I'm going to go scoop her up, and we're going to, I'm going to bring her to pick up her car and stuff, so that'll be pretty interesting. I'm not sure what's going to happen today. I know I got to go to Dad's house tonight. He told me to bring my axe, which I got to go out to the garage and find, and then I'm going to bring that over there. And he's got a brand new handle for me, so we're going to throw a new handle onto it. One of these days I'm going to get out there and start digging up that trunk in the backyard, and we're going to beat the shit out of it with the axe and break it all up. And then I'm going to yank that sumbitch out and probably, I don't know, I don't think I have enough soil around here to really fill the hole in, so I might have to go somewhere and buy a couple sacks of soil or whatever. Maybe I'll grab some gravel. Gravel? No, that's the stuff for your stomach when you're upset. You know, some gravel somewheres. I'm going to get a couple buckets of gravel, put some gravel in first, then some soil. That might be a better idea. And then, friggin' I won't have a stump back there anymore, and that'd be pretty awesome. So, anyway, people, without further ado, welcome to my vlog. I gotta go pick up Jules today at the hospital. Her van's not with her. She got a ride to the hospital. Here in some... Aw, for frig's sake. What the hell was that? Oh, my suitcase. Just started pissing rain out. Just starting to piss rain. Frig's sake, so that sucks ass. But I called Hamlin's to see if they have a carb rebuild kit for that 8.5 horse friggin' Briggs. And they're like, oh, that's a real old style, and I don't think we have that one in, and you gotta go get the model numbers, and maybe we can rig something up that'll work. But I don't know. I might be able to just pull the bowl off. I can imagine that when I bought the tractor, Buddy said it sat outside for a good 2 years doing nothing. And, you know, you can tell because when we pulled the air breather off, we found a mouse nest, and when Dad pulled the stator off with his Buddy at Works tool, there was more mouse nest in there. And then when the coil was pulled off, there was more mouse nest in there. So obviously that was an apartment complex for mice, and that's why it is what it is. So I'm thinking the best plan of attack for this is to maybe just take the carb off, take it apart, clean it all out, and then slap it back on. But while I do that, I should pull the battery off of the white and come on, brain. You gonna work for me today? No? You don't want it? Oh, I understand. Pull the carb off, pull the battery off, charge the battery, clean the carb out. I got a good can of carb cleaned out in the garage, so I'm gonna give the carb the douse. I can't go too far from my phone because, like I said, when they release Jules from the emerge or from the hospital, I'm gonna go scoop her up and take her to get her car because she left it at her work, and then go from there. So that's my battle plan for that. So we'll have to see how well that goes over. One thing I do know is I want another coffee. I might have to rock a poop, and then we're gonna head out to the garage, bring my phone with me, and I'm gonna work on taking off that carb, cleaning it up. I also gotta check the linkages and make sure I put the linkages back on the way they came off, because I'm not too good at that kind of shit, you know? But doesn't look too bad. It looks like there's two lines going to it. One is the throttle, one is the choke. I didn't see any other linkages. I just got to make sure I bring tape or something out there that I can, you know, mark them up so I know which one's throttle, which one's choke, because that'd be hilarious if I hook it up wrong. And, you know, you got to put it on choke and it cranks it open to full throttle, and then you throttle up and it chokes the engine out and kills it, you know? That would be just amazing. So I'm probably going to dick around with the white today some, because I can't really do much out there in the yard with that stump. Holy, I thought I pooped my pants. That was quite the fart. But can't really do much out there in the yard with it pissing rain the way it is, because I don't like getting wet, especially this time of year, because it's so freaking chilly out. And when you get wet like this and chilly, and that's just how you get sick. So I don't really want to get sick right now because I'm on vacation and I want to enjoy it, you know, even though I'm not down south. Still on vacation. Still got today and tomorrow and Friday off. And Saturday's the big day for Vlog 1000, which airs Sunday. And I have no idea what the hell we're doing for it. So, yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Anyway, people who want to know, I still haven't touched a cigarette yet. Also, I have what? I have these 3 cigars. They're Monte Cristos, and they're valued apparently at 80 bucks a piece, which I don't plan on ever smoking. Plus I have the cigars that KB1 NYD sent me, which I don't plan on smoking because I gotta get away from all that stuff. Any smokables I gotta get rid of. So I'm gonna bring those to work. I got a guy at work who smokes cigars, and plus I have the $75 worth of Dominican cigars I bought, which I'm gonna bring to work and give to Buddy Vanduto as well, and then he can chatch on those all he wants, and I will just stick to vaping, you know? Clear out my lungs and feel a hell of a lot better, because today alone, like, I woke up at 10 and came downstairs, made a coffee, hopped on YouTube, seeing what the what was, seeing who put videos up and things. And as I'm doing that, I had my coffee, and then about 20 minutes after into my coffee, I friggin' hit the vape. It wasn't like before. Like with cigarettes, I used to wake up. First thing I did when I woke up, sit at my desk, light up a cigarette, you know? And then have a cigarette right away. And then of course, after I was done having my cigarette, I come downstairs, fire up the Keurig, rock off a coffee, go upstairs. And while I was drinking my coffee, I maybe smoked 2 or 3 more. That's how bad it was. And then I was finally feeling, okay, I'm good to go. You know, hit the inhaler and then start vlogging. And then now it's like I get up and I don't feel like a friggin' all raged out zombie, all... and I'm not hacking up a lung and throwing freaking carbon everywhere. I actually feel somewhat good. So some people commented that, oh no, the vapor, that stuff has carcinogenics in it, just as bad as cigarettes, you're better off smoking cigarettes. Well, if you believe every little tidbit that the health board says, some people call them big pharma, some people, well, we call it Health Canada, and they put out the warnings about vaping contains blah blah blah, and that'll give you like cancer and things. Well, smoking cigarettes will definitely give you cancer, and that's been proven. So yeah, vaping hasn't been proven to give cancer. They're just saying that because the more people who switch off cigarettes and go to vaping, the less money the government gets for taxes. So just saying, you know, because you think about the reserve cigarettes I used to buy, the DKs, 25 cigarettes, that pack, they charge them 25 cents tax, 1 penny a cigarette. So for every carton, that's $2 right there in taxes the government's getting. If you think about it, if, you know, 1 million people buy 1 carton of cigarettes a day, the government's making $2 million a day on taxes. If 1 million people jumped off of cigarettes and went over to vaping, the government's not making $2 million a day off of taxes off cigarettes. And the thing is if they didn't make it so hard to smoke cigarettes, where they have all these laws like, oh, you can't smoke inside of a building, you can't smoke inside, you gotta be like 30 feet away from a doorway, you gotta be not in a public area, you can't smoke in parks, you can't smoke in this. You know, they got the rules of you can't smoke in your car when you have kids, which I completely understand. Like, I understand all these rules, it makes sense, you know, because you can't smoke in a building because other people in there who aren't smoking really don't want to smell that. It all makes perfect sense to me, but they're passing all these laws and making the fines so aggressive that you're better off to quit. So it's hard to quit. It's next to impossible to quit. Like, I know people who have quit cold turkey, and you know, congratulations, that's freaking awesome. But I've tried it many times and failed many times, and this is the first time I've been off cigarettes, and I don't ever want to go back. So honestly, this works for me. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to follow through with this plan of attack and hammer down, you know. But government makes it so hard to do, and then people find a way to get off of it and find out that it's not a pharmaceutical, like, you know, Champix or Zybans, or what's that other one, Wellbutrims. All those other ones, big pharma's still making money off of those. Every time you go in to fill your prescription, they're making bank. But they can't tax vaping because it's a hobby, and that's what's pissing them off right now. So that's why they're attacking vaping, which is complete and utter bullshit, because it fucking works. Yeah, that's why all the stories about it causing cancer, and it has carcinogenics, and it contains the same shit as antifreeze and things, and I go read up on it, go watch some YouTube videos on it. You'll see that it's not as bad as they say, and it's just because Big Pharma wants people to smoke cigarettes so that they can get really sick, get the cancer, need the chemotherapy, which brings in more money, because in the end, it's all that matters to them is the fucking money. But anyway, people, I'm gonna drink my coffee, see what's going on Facebook, and then I'm probably gonna head out to the garage and see about getting that carburetor off the guy and see if I can pull it off. Yeah, computer technician goes mechanic. Get ready for some fun. Alrighty, people, well, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go pick up Jules at the hospital, and maybe later on tonight I might be able to con her into giving me a haircut, because fuck, like, I don't need one of those right now, eh? Just gonna let the dog out real quick, and then we're gonna go, because he's gotta go. Plus I got her vape kit here, so I'm not gonna give. I gotta show her how to put it all together and set it all up because it's not exactly. It's not exactly rocket science. But it's not exactly super easy to do either. Oh, I gotta watch out for him. Oreo, come on, bud. People walking their dog down the street there, so. Anyway, I'm gonna grab my wallet, and we gotta get over to the hospital and pick her up. Have no idea what the heck's wrong. If it was, oh, friggin' Rex didn't get the message. Super didn't get the message, but he's gotta go home, because I got things. So, he's probably should check his voicemail and stuff. Alright, let's go. Oh, I just chatted it up with Rex 4x4 there. He's gotta go, because I gotta go. He's got his Dynamark in the trunk, or in the box of the car, truck, or whatever the fuck you call that area of the box, of the truck of whatever. But I'm later than frig. I gotta pick up Jules, so let's pitter patter and have at her. Okay, so I'm at the hospital now. I gotta figure out how to get to the hospital. It's like a fucking maze in here. I'm not sure exactly how this works. I think I go straight. Oh, no, this is the turning lane. So I need to let this guy go so I can get over here and go straight, I think. Could be wrong on that, but I guess we'll find out shortly. Because I want to get over there. So we'll try and go straight and we'll see if that works, and here's hoping that works. And oh fuck, I could have been in that lane. So hospital's all dicked. It's like a freaking maze at the end. I hope I get my piece of cheese. Is it this way? Do I turn in over here? I think I turn in over here. I don't know. Frig sakes, this is dicked. Oh yeah, it's here. Okay, let's find Jules. Okay, so I just dropped Jules off at the house. Or at the house, frig sakes, at her car. And I'm gonna run home and grab that nail polish stuff. Because I want to give her that too so that she can check that out. And then we're gonna head over to her place, hang out for a bit. I'm gonna show her how to fire up the vape, get her vaping. Hopefully one day she'll get off the cigarettes and vape all day, every day. And yeah, should be pretty good. Should be pretty good. So let's head back home, grab the stuff, and then we'll head over there and get her hooked up. Alrighty, well, I'm gonna head over to Jules' house now. I got her stuff here. It's all hiding in the bag. We'll head over there. She's got a wicked headache and things, probably caffeine withdrawal, probably the dopes that they got her on, probably the fact that she hasn't slept right in a while. But let's get over there, hang out for a bit. I just let the dog out for a shit, and then we'll go from there. So we're just gonna give her, yeah, when she got into the car, she had a cigarette. And, you know, it's funny, like, when you're a smoker, the cigarette smell doesn't bother you, right? But now that I haven't had a cigarette in a while, I smell it, and I'm just like, oh, God, it's disgusting. You know, it's not a good smell. So, obviously, this vaping thing does a little bit more than gets you off cigarettes. It also makes you hate the way they stink. So, right on, I'm digging it, so...
Every day I'm vaping, skeedle-deedle-deedle-doo.
Oh, so we're on our way with Jules. We're in her van, and we're gonna go scoop up some groceries because she needed to do groceries yesterday, but she was in hospital. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, the kids need lunch stuff.
Yeah. So we're gonna go grocery shoppings and then go from there. So frig yeah.
Here we go.
My mom does that.
Oh. Oh my God. She's so much heavier.
Adam's getting attacked.
Okay, what?
It's a tickle war.
Why? Why is this 2-on-1 is not there?
Adam,
Tag her in. Nope.
Amy, Adam needs help. Oh, you got a band-aid on your cheek?
Yeah.
Adam needs help. Go help Adam.
Did I?
Hey.
I'm not falling for it.
Okay. I gotta go. Just leaving Jules' house right now. And now I gotta head over to my parents' house to, Dad has some computer work for me to do, so I'm gonna scoot over there. Checked out the surveillance cam. Oreo's passed out in the living room. He's just right tuckered. So he's passed out and sleeping. And I'm gonna head her over to my parents' house, see what kind of work they need me to do, and then head home, probably make a bite to eat, and then head up to the garage and take the carb off the white and start dicking around with that and Probably take the battery out, put it on charge, get a good charge on the battery, and go from there. So let's friggin' go over and see what's going on. Oh, just running around like a headless chicken. Today was the day of romping, I guess, of running around. Well, fire up the car. I want to head over to Food Basics. They got those hams that bloke and I had there for supper on Thanksgiving on sale, and I kind of want to buy some, plus some other shit. So let's get over there. Well, I didn't go get anything at the grocery store. I decided afterwards, you know, frig it. What do you want? Why are you jumping all over me and things? Hi! He's so excited. Look at him. I'm so happy. But I didn't go to the Food Basics to get any hams or anything because I just don't feel like shopping tonight. I got food here to last me. Mom gave me a bunch of turkey. I'm going to go frig this over and going to see what's going on the YouTubes. So I'm going to go eat this, and yeah, that's what's going on the YouTubes. And then I'm probably going to head up to the garage, see what I can do with that that white tractor. I'd like to get it to fire tonight, but we'll see what we get into. Alrighty, well, I was about to go into the garage to go work on some tractors and stuff, but, Oreo, come inside. But Adrian called me and said, hey, you want to go do coffee? And, well, it's not very often I can go do coffee with Adrian because he usually works early in the mornings, right? But now I can actually go do coffee with him because tomorrow's going to be shit weather and he's going to be busy. So I'm going to probably not work on the white today. Tomorrow the weather's supposed to suck balls. Like seriously, it's supposed to suck a bag of dicks tomorrow. The weather. It's currently drizzling right now, so not a big deal. But I'm going to head to the Hortons, hang out with Adrian and them, and then probably come home and go from there. And then tomorrow I'll spend the whole day in the garage. Hopefully I don't get sidetracked. Today I got sidetracked a bit, and you know, shit happens. It's nice to be there when your friends need you and things, so went and helped Jules out, and you know, like, come on car, I gotta buy a new cylinder for this car, a new locking cylinder, because this one here is kind of kife. But yeah, so we'll head over to the Hortons while it's in here good, and have some coffee with the boys. And then tomorrow I'll fuck with the white, get that thing all up to par. Like I said, it just needs a carb clean, and I might farm the stator, the diode off the other stator that I got off Iron Man because I can't use that stator. I'm gonna farm the diode off of that thing and then put it on the stator I have already, and just fucking go with it. So that should work. But anyway, I'm gonna head over to the Hortons right now, so let's pitter patter and have at her and go get some coffee. For frig's sakes, it's really late. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. Just leaving coffee now. I don't think I'm working on the white tonight, people. I'm gonna head her home. So let's pitter patter and have at her and go home. Alrighty, people, well, I'm home now, and looks like Oreo made himself quite a little nuzzle. Looks like you're busy, eh? While I was gone. Show my buddies at forget Hortons, the new camera setup, because it works fine through the LTE. Not so much on 4G, but works fine on the LTE. And Oreo wasn't in the shot. I'm gonna have to set it up differently, I guess, to get him in the shot. But you know, I was thinking about maybe hooking it up on back on this wall or something, and aiming it downwind or something like that. I don't know. I'd like to get some more of them. Oh geez, this just in. Oh, a little more choking I might have started. But it's way too late to go out there and dick around with the tractor, so I'm just not going to bother for tonight. Tomorrow, like I said, it's going to be miserable. And Jules is working, and I think pretty much everybody's working, so tomorrow I might dick around with that. I also want to call the Honda dealership over on, well, not the Honda dealership, but you know what I mean, like the guys who sell motorcycles and shit. And see if they sell twist throttles, because I'd like to get one for the Baja and get that thing properly throttled. Freaking dog. He's got his chew toy and he's holding it to cover his face. Look at him. Look at him. He's so silly. You're a silly, scruffy, fluffy. But anyway, I'm going to call there tomorrow, see what they got. They have them. I know I can get one on eBay for like 20 bucks, but who knows when it'll show up, right? So if I can get one over there for like 30 bucks, I'll pay an extra 10 bucks to have it now. What the hell, why not? And that'd be pretty friggin' awesome, I think. Also going to take the carb off of the white, take it apart, clean it all out, and then put it back together. I've watched enough tutorials on how to do that. Should be a little bit different, but not really that much different than my snowblower. And then we'll see if we can get that pig to start, you know? That should be interesting. I gotta put the flywheel back on it too. And like I said, I'm gonna harvest the diode from the Iron Man stator and put that on there, and that should hopefully work. But anyway, people, it's friggin' late. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm pretty pooped. I want to go to bed, so I'm going to shut her down here. So on that note, if you liked today's video, click that like button. Questions, comments, concerns, down below they go. And until next time, keep on vlogging.